Hey everybody, I know it's been kind of a while since I've posted anything. There have been things that I've filmed like lately that I haven't edited and uploaded, but I have a video of stretching from stretching to zero gauge, which is my final stretch, and I will try to edit that soon and upload it because I was pretty excited as my last stretch, but um what kind of made me want to make a video right now, I mean, it's 3 a.m. on March 2nd, but, it's March 1st to me still because I haven't gone to sleep yet. But, yeah, March 1st is also Self-Injury Awareness Day. And I know I haven't talked about this on my channel at all, but um, I do support Self-Injury Awareness Day. I think it's something that does need to be recognized. And I've been watching videos on people talking about it lately, and a lot of them say it it gets better or it will get better, and that's all they say. To me, it's a little repetitive and maybe a little cliche, but the past couple months for me, I've I've I haven't said any of this on my YouTube account. I don't really try to put this out there, but October last year, I stopped going to school. I had all my work sent to me until the beginning of this year, January 3rd, when we started school again after winter break. I switched schools um, because I have I was diagnosed by a psychiatrist with depression, social anxiety, and panic attacks. And something she said associated with panic attacks is agoraphobia. And that's basically, it can vary. Some people have it really bad where they won't leave their room, they won't leave their house. But some people, they just don't like going to certain places. They feel unsafe in certain places or areas. And for me, I just did not feel comfortable at my old school at all. Every day there, I felt like I was so anxious and going to explode. I felt that everyone was staring at me and hating me, and I know that's not true, but I couldn't help feeling that way until in October one day I kind of just somebody, sent me off, and my parents kind of found out about all my issues, and so they took me to these doctors, meetings with schools to get that situated. And I've been on these antidepressants since then, and I was on one called Lexapro for a while, but it did stop the panic attacks, but I was still awfully depressed, and so they switched my medicine to one called Cymbalta, and they've raised the dosage about 3 times now, and then they also added another medicine called Xanax, and Cymbalta is like a step up from Lexapro. It's supposed to help two chemical imbalances in your brain as opposed to Lexapro is helping one for me. But it did help for a bit. I think the biggest thing that helped me was switching schools, because I'm seeing a lot of my old friends there, old softball teammates, and I've made new friends, and I all the people that were at my old school, I don't feel the pressure anymore from them because I don't see them, I don't talk to them as much, and it's almost like all that has been lifted off my shoulders. But recently the Cymbalta hasn't been really working, and in my classes my hands will shake, I will start shaking, I will shiver, I will fidget, I won't be able to stop moving. Sometimes I'll just dig my nails into my skin and I get really uncomfortable. And that's why they gave me the Xanax, because Xanax, my doctor told me it's supposed to be like a quick relief to these panic attacks she told me 15 minutes, but lately when I take it, I will look at the clock and an hour later I will still feel the same anxious rocking back and forth in my chair. I literally feel like I'm going to explode. That's like my innards are going to become my outards. And it's it's a terrible feeling. And sometimes it just happens for no reason. I'll just be sitting there and I'll start to feel it, and that's where I am right now with this stuff. And I guess lately I have been self-harming more than I had before. Before, I didn't really count it as self-harming because, I have this thing for blood and scars, and they fascinate me. I think they're, I just like them. I don't know, like how people like sports vehicles. But I didn't do it then for the reasons that most people do it, but now I just feel stressed a lot. I pick up my scabs a lot. Um, these things, and I did go to a therapist or psychologist, and, you know, they can't do anything about it unless you're purposely trying to kill yourself. And I'm not with these. It's just something to pass the time, I guess. And I know all of this is stupid, but I don't know, kind of wanted to get it out there that I don't care anymore, that even if I don't wear long sleeves to cover up my scars, even if someone tells a teacher or counselor, my parents already know, I'm on medicine, I go to these doctors who prescribe me things, and there's nothing anybody can do about it, so I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid at all, if you ask me. Sometimes to spare the people, they're really, they don't know much about it, and sometimes it's easier just to say, I got scratched, and leave it at that. Nobody says anything else about it. But if somebody really did ask me, and I said, I cut myself, then what next? You know? There's nothing else. And it's just the way it is for me. If you haven't noticed, I have a very pessimistic outlook on life, and I don't condone this behavior in anybody. This is just my way of how messed up and strange I am. But this video is so long. Yeah, maybe I'll start even posting videos about this mental health thing, because it's something I've been thinking about a lot, and maybe someone could get something from this, could take something away, and maybe I could make friends with people who feel the same. So I just like to put myself out, and maybe instead of just singing words other people have written, you can listen to words I say myself. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, gonna sleep. Oh yeah, and my sleep hasn't been well either. I always wake up in the middle of the night, go back to bed, and wake up in the morning and feel like I got hit by a bus. You know, Self-Injury Awareness Day. People do it. A lot of people do it. I don't do it for attention, and people that know me know that attention is the last thing I would want. It's really funny to me what society thinks of it. But, you know, maybe I can hope for a better future where people will be more accepting and will understand and not be so rude as to shout out, yeah, she cuts herself and she's disgusting, and they won't think that they can cut me themselves because they think I like pain, which somebody actually did to me a while ago, and I just went with it because I don't care. And I don't care that this video is 10 minutes long, blah 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 blah. Well, I hope people just do what makes you happy. Choose the thing that's going to better yourself the way you feel over the thing that's going to stress you out to death and make other people happy, because in the end, you're not going to remember all the times you made other people happy. You'll remember the times, the good times you felt for yourself. Yeah.